So, hey guys, I'm gonna talk about mainly six takeaways from a trip in Australia. So, I went to Australia last month to meet my previous host family, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about number one. Number one is I'm sorry, I'm taking a uh, look at my uh, draft I wrote just in case. So, okay. So the first one is I feel like I'm being loved by so many people. It was just 10-day trip, but just before heading to the airport, I wanted to thank my parents, and actually I did it. And when I said thank you to my father, he he was kind of surprised, but he uh, took an action, like he gave money to me. And it doesn't matter how much money I got from him. It doesn't matter. I felt tremendous love from that action. And because he didn't do that kind of things to me, so I felt so much love. you know and not only my father, but also my mother and my friends, my colleagues, all of them. I feel like I'm loved by them. And now I can say, I'm so confident that I'm loved by so many people. So that's so great. That's so great to realize that. So yeah, this is the one of the takeaway from this trip. And uh, in the future, or from now on, I wanna love somebody else as you know they've done to me. Okay, and this is one of the takeaway. So I'm gonna talk about this kind of takeaway from a trip from Australia. So um, I understood. I got to know what is a foreign country for me. So a foreign country is a masterpiece of a movie, like that. As I grew up, as I get older, the way of seeing this world has changed. Like mainly, how much I get mature. So let's say I played a card game with host family, and if I were me 6 years ago, I just you know try I just tried to beat them, but I changed my mind that I tried to enjoy moments with them, like rather than beating them. So I could enjoy it, and maybe the reason why I was, sticking to the idea to beat them was maybe affected by capitalism, I guess. But now I've got enough space, enough room in my mind to, enjoy moments. So that's so great. That's so great. And the second thing is like I could be kind and compassionate about myself. Like like same again. Like 6 years ago, I just blamed myself for so many things. Like if I overslept, I blamed myself. If I can't speak English well, I blame myself, you know. But now I also changed my mind. Like, just I wanted to be kind and compassionate um, on myself, and actually I treated myself like that. So it's astonishing, right? So it's so great. So I got mature, I got mature. But that's fantastic for me. That's fantastic. So that's great. And I felt, I got flexible. I could accept so many things as they are. So, foreign country is a place where I can feel, I'm grew up as a person. I'm getting mature as a person. So our foreign countries, somewhere like that, like especially Australia, because I can compare experience with previous experience. So yeah, this is the second takeaway. So the third takeaway is being Japanese, being just the way I am. So like so many people have said that you don't look like Japanese, you look like a foreigner, because my hairstyle, my facial feature, maybe some of them like Japanese, some of Japanese people could think like, oh, I'm not Japanese, or I'm maybe mixed, and I'm 196.3 tall. So that's why they would think like I'm not Japanese, but I'm Japanese. But they have said that to me, but I actually like it, rather than hate it, because I I like the word special, and like looking like a foreigner is special for me, like especially in Japan. So I like the word, I like it, rather than hate it. But I'm proud of it. But however, like I go to other countries, and I don't know why, I like somehow I tried to be somebody else, like not Japanese, but I acted like I'm acting like not Japanese, but I'm Japanese after all, I'm Japanese after all. So I realize that you can just be the way you are, just you can just kick back and be relaxed, be chilled, that's better off doing it. I realize that. So just the way you are, I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna love, I'm gonna embrace myself as I am. So this is the third takeaway from the trip. So the fourth takeaway from the trip is to bring something or take somebody who or that can relax me, make me comfortable. So if I go to other countries, by myself, of course I'm gonna be alone. So it's just me, and it's like something and someone, makes me comfortable. it's gonna play a crucial role um, when I go to other countries. Like, let's say, I took things like demon figurine. I have it, so let me show you. So this tiny thing, is demon figurine, and this I put it besides me, nearby my bed, and I feel like I'm protected by that, and so it was good to bring that, and I'm caring about the scent. I brought a perfume of soap, my favorite scent. So I brought it, and things that I did was to take a walk. I like to taking a walk, so sometimes I do. It like I do it on a daily basis in Japan. So I did that even in Australia, and I wrote a diary, mainly about a positive event that happened throughout the day, and I I talked with my friends while traveling. That was good. Because I don't feel lonely if I talk with my friends. So that's nice. So for next trip, I find out that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be better to have somebody um, going going with me to other country. So the fifth takeaway from the trip was what is that? Sorry. About love and to enjoy. So it's just my opinion, but Australian people tend to talk with strangers. Even strangers, like somebody else, even strangers, they tend to talk a lot with them, with each other. Just before leaving for Australia, at the lobby of an airport, they talk a lot, talk a lot. Maybe they don't know each other, but they talk a lot. And on a plane, a man next to me talked to me a lot. Even though I was listening to music, hey man, what are you listening to? Oh, I said, something in a bag. But yeah, it was kind of surprising, and I was kind of overwhelmed. But they did it, they did it, but it was great. It was interesting, So, but what I want to say is there are a lot of maybe more opportunities to talk with somebody else, compared with Japan. So Japanese people don't do it. They don't talk a lot with strangers. So it's new to me. It was kind of new to me. Even though I went to Australia 6 years ago, but it was kind of new to me. So maybe there is an underlining idea, maybe it's religion, I guess, or maybe people I encountered were just nice or compassionate, kind. Maybe something like that. But I felt a lot of respect and love from them, from the conversation that I had with them. So I want to keep it in mind. I want to have respect and love for others, they did it to me. And um, just for 10 days, um, I tried to enjoy like every moment as much as I could, and you know, and then I could have fun with just like the color of the sky, plants swaying, and the warmth of the sunset. I could enjoy, each of them. I just just not like not only tiny things, but also big things I enjoy. Um, like enjoying something is not the only thing in my life, but I wanna enjoy like almost everything as much as I can in the future in my life. And let me say something like, what is the most fun thing I had, I did in Australia was just listening music while taking a walk and dance. That is that was the best. That was the best. So I wanna keep them in mind, and I wanna do them for others. Yeah, this is the fifth takeaway. So the last takeaway from the trip was, I realized how much my English got better. Like 6 years ago, I went to Australia, but last month I went to Australia again, and I find out that my English got better. My English was refined well. So there are some reasons why. Like one of them is like I don't need to think about like I don't need to think about how to speak English, and like local people in Australia or like people from other country just for working in Australia, they said your English is pretty good. So I was so delighted to hear that, elated, and I didn't have difficulty in speaking English while taking a trip. So that was nice, and I encountered a guy from Norway 6 years ago in Australia, and he was so good at speaking English. I've never been to Europe, so I have no idea, but I guess European people can speak English so well. So maybe depends on the person, but yeah, they can do that, right? So yeah, he was so good at speaking English, but now I'm kind of confident that I can say I'm pretty much same level at the same level of him, I think. So it's I'm so glad, and I could catch what a radio speaker on the radio said. I could catch it, and my accent, my accents are pretty much more American than British, I guess. 6 years ago, my English was just English, no accent, just Japanese English. But now I got an American accent, I guess. So that's better. Some people said have said your accents are kind of British, but I don't know. Most of them, say I'm my accent is more American. It doesn't matter. It's not big deal, but so yeah, I'm so happy with the fact that my English getting better and better. So that's a great takeaway from the trip. はい、これが今話したのがすべて6つの、気づきですね。オーストラリアに行って気づいたことをお話しさせていただいたんですけど、もう本当こうやってビデオ撮るのも初めてですし、もう原稿見ながらちょっとやらないと全部はうまく話せないと思ったので、原稿見て話させていただいたんですけど、まあそうですね、カメラ目線でも全然慣れてないんで難しいんですけど、そうですね、こういう、自分の気づきだったり、英語の勉強法だったり、何か役に立つ情報とか刺激になるようなもの、そういうコンテンツを届けられたらなって思いますので、皆さんもしこの動画良かったと思ったらいいねとかしていただければ幸いです。はい。とりあえず今回以上ですね。はい。ありがとうございました。So, ciao.